there, I'm Shelby Williams, and I'm coming to you with the inaugural episode of the Plano Truth with yours truly, Shelby Williams. Now, I had intended to go into a different subject today for the first episode, but given the timing and given the circumstances, I think this bears discussion, immediate discussion. Now, everybody knows that I have endorsed Melvin Thathiah for judge of the 380th District Court in Collin County in the Republican primary election that starts next Tuesday, February 18th. A couple of weeks ago, Melvin's campaign released a video regarding a case that his opponent had taken on a couple of years back and which had caused some consternation. There were questions about the case, legitimate questions. Perhaps the answers are legitimate, but Melvin simply released a video citing the actual newspaper articles covering the case. In contrast, he simply said what he would do if elected judge. We should expect the same from any elected official. We should know what they intend to do if they are elected. In response, Melvin's opponent this week released 2 separate emails alleging very specific things. Now, last week, with the Guardian of Plano, I covered the first video that Melvin's opponent released in response, completely devoid of substance, not even any allegations. But this week, very specific allegations were made. And it was said that audio evidence existed. However, he wasn't going to release it. I got to say, Michael Quinn Sullivan does it better. So, 2 emails with very specific allegations. In the second email, a 40-second clip was released from presumably what was a multi-hour campaign meeting. It was said that the audio recording came from one of Melvin's campaign meetings. Okay, so that encompassed a fair bit of time. But a 40-second clip from at least 1 hour, probably more like 2, is nothing. There's no context before the clip begins. A statement is made, followed by the rest of the recording, a whole bunch of people laughing. It's pretty obvious they're joking around, being a little silly. That's fine. But we're electing a judge here, Melvin or his opponent. Now, you might expect, and anybody who's followed my campaign knows that I'm no stranger. I know a thing or two about being the subject of slander, defamation, lies, half-truths, and distortions. And maybe you expect that. It's lamentable, but maybe you expect it from a legislative race or an executive race. But judicial race is different. We must hold our judges to a higher standard. They are the last line of defense in the execution of the rule of law. So I call on Melvin's opponent to release the entire unedited audio so that the voters and Melvin's endorsers like myself can judge for ourselves. If there's anything nefarious there, if Melvin did something wrong or his campaign did something wrong, then I as an endorser deserve to know. So do the voters. A judge should know if the allegation is made, you've got to have evidence to make a case. So where's the evidence? The voters deserve to know. I'll come at you next week with some more information, but we'll see how the first week of early voting unfolds. Thanks for tuning in. I'll talk to you soon. Shelby Williams, Plano City Council.